Weekly queuing up Q&A, gonna A all the Q's in a concise way, and hopefully helpful and fun, and hopefully not ramble, but we'll see.
Okay, I think we're live.
Yay! Oh, this is cool. I was emotionally prepared for like something going wrong in the teleportation between the premiere and the live stream, but it worked.
It did work. Hi, you guys. Hey, Ted. Hey, Leandra.
Sweetie's Cat World, Carol, Jinja, Tish, Nanu, Chronic Crafty Life.
Thank you guys for being there for the premiere
Yeah.
of the adventure that eventually led to this house that we're in. I gotta tell you, not ramble and not to ramble is, yeah, I know. I'm definitely gonna ramble. That's the only intro I have. I don't actually have like an intro for just like after a premiere. Clee should make an intro for us.
Future goals.
Sweetie's Cat World, hello.
Clee, what does that shirt say? It says, I do what I want.
That's one of the images in the Rogue Artist marketing book.
I saw this and I was like, that needs to be a t-shirt immediately. I need that t-shirt. And there you have it.
Joe Pearson's here. Hi, Joe.
Hey, Joe. How's it going?
Bonjour, les amis. Said
Hi,
Danielle.
Danielle.
Hi, Danielle. So I've been very busy, and the YouTube channel, everything is condensed down. So YouTube wonkiness is on par tonight.
YouTube's been behaving for us.
Hello, people. I want to be human.
Hello. I do what I want to, said Nanu. Nanu, you should have this t-shirt.
Yeah. This t-shirt was inspired by Nanu. Mm-hmm. Yeah.
I always hated color by numbers and such because I do what I want. It's Chronic Crafty.
So let me give you guys a quick update on what's going on with the consolidating of the YouTube channel. So for the month of June, it's going to be a lot, you guys. And I know I'm not a fan of like lots of posting, so I didn't want to like post everything at once. So instead, I am posting twice a day. So at 9 a.m. in the morning, 9 a.m. my time, will be either a podcast, a podcast, or a video. One of the videos that we have. Mm-hmm. And then at 7 p.m. Eastern every night will be exactly what you just watched. The adventure of us finding this house and living here and all that stuff. So little by little, there's a few like artist tips type stuff, but honestly, it's just from June. Let me give you guys the dates. So it's going to be 2 videos a day up until
July 2nd, I believe.
July 2nd. So, which works out perfectly because then in July, starting Monday, July 3rd, we're back to our normal schedule. And don't get used to 2 videos a day because that's definitely not
we're not going to do that.
Yeah.
But we wanted to find a way to upload all these videos, not overwhelm you guys, but also get them on there.
Yeah.
So that we're caught up.
Yeah, and I figured like if we get it done for the month of June, then that's better than I did not want to do the thing where it's like I'm going to drop like 20 videos in one day cuz like I hate that shit. So yeah, hopefully June we shall make it rain. YouTube goodness.
Thanks, Ginger. Ginger said, baby brother got me an I do what I want mug featuring cat with sunglasses sticking 2 middle fingers up. It's my favorite thing. Tish said, I need that tea in my life. I'm here for it all. I have been out of the loop too long. The loop stops here.
I know. I'm excited. I'm really excited to have this. The reason that this did not happen before that I did it, you guys, this is why I say don't those people that are on YouTube, they're like, make your YouTube channel grow and blah, blah, right? There are certain people out there that have very, very helpful YouTube channels when it comes to running a YouTube thing, and they're like legit and they're real. There's like 2 or 3 of them that I could think of that I can't remember their names. Actually, Tish, we're always talking about them because they're part of vidIQ and they really, really care about creators. And then there are other people out there that are like, well, you're gonna want to do this, and you're gonna want to split your channel, and like they don't know what they're talking about. They don't know. That's fine for them to say if you've got like a crew of people that are running one channel and then you have a crew of people that are running another channel. But like if it's just you and you're trying to juggle, especially YouTube isn't what we do for a living. YouTube is just our way to be able to connect with the community. And if you are doing it that way, it's just not.
It's a
lot of work. I want to get in the studio. That's what I want to do. That's what we talk about in these videos. And if I'm not doing my art stuff, then what the hell am I going to talk about?
Hi, Clover.
Hey, Clover.
This was Clover's like, I didn't know there was a stream today. This is our post premiere live stream. We are merging the channels, uploading our adventures and our podcasts.
So today was the premiere of the Adventure Channel episode 1, where we left the house to go on our epic adventure to find this house. So everything is going to one channel. We're getting rid of all the extra channels that we have.
Ginger's like, trust me, I'm an expert. I'm saying nothing.
Hi, Lee.
Lol, I can go on for hours on the BS. We don't have hours.
Yeah.
Hi, Lee.
Crafty said, I just visioned Rafi making it rain play buttons instead of money. Bunch of play buttons.
Ooh, those things are heavy. We'd have to watch out.
I know. We'd have to like duck for cover underneath something. I'm glad you survive the
reverse.
Thank you.
I usually can try to contextually determine what the word was supposed to say, but in this case...
Well, Clee fought them off, so you fought off the reverse.
I did. I'm actually a trained rever.
Oh, Firefly!
Wait, what?
Firefly, the show.
Oh, the Reavers.
The Reavers.
Oh.
Thank you. Oh, that's right, because there was a comment and where he was talking about Firefly.
Got it.
And somebody responded and said that you would fight off the Reavers.
I would fight off the Reavers.
I did my first TikTok stream last night. I think I scared everyone away with my singing.
Oh, Clover, I bet it was amazing. I'm sorry we missed it.
We were so busy with stuff. With the website and thing, with the moving videos. Oh, I hate that I missed it. We'll check it out.
Hi, Devandi.
Hey, Devandi.
Nanu's like, lol.
So, yeah, in case you're wondering why we're live right now, if you didn't watch the premiere, I had a hard time. I did something wrong, so the premiere wasn't showing up where it needed to show up, but we premiered our adventure videos on the main, I'm still calling it the main channel, on the Rafi with Sierra channel. Every channel that we have, the podcast channel and the adventure channel, is all going to be in one place now. And so for the month of June, you're going to get 2 videos a day, either a live stream or a video. And then at night and the evening, you're going to get the adventure video.
Mm-hmm. Tish said, I love Firefly. It's been ages.
I know.
Same, Tish. Same.
I know. I wish they would bring it back and do something with it.
That'd be cool. Hi, Lucy. Hi, Lucy. Tater Flaps.
Hey there, Rafi. Clee.
Clover said, I'll post in Discord next time. I have too much anxiety if I post about it before.
Got it. Well, if we're going to show up, you know that you got your peeps there. So we're there to support you.
Ginger's like, how frequently will you have premiere after parties?
You know what? I'm thinking that this is the first time that I figured out that I could attach a trailer and attach a live stream after a premiere.
Yeah, those of you who were there for the music video release know that we did not know about that, and it kicked us all off the stream once
Yeah.
the video was done.
So yeah, I think anytime that we do a premiere, it would be cool to do an after party.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah, this was really cool. It was actually really cool watching the video and noticing that my editing. So when I decided that we were going to do the adventure videos and film like the entire journey of finding this house and like the struggles and everything that went along with it, that was the first time that I was like trying to do something that was more along the lines of narrated documentary style. So me watching this video now, since then I've done 28 of these documentary style videos. So like they've gotten better and better with every editing, with the timing and everything. So watching this video, I'm like, there's that voice in my head that was like, that I took so long on that shot. Like God, the music was completely off in this shot. Like this is an atrocity.
It's definitely not an atrocity.
Sky Blue with Daisies. Hi.
Hi, Sky Blue. To shed the channel.
The channel.
Indeed.
The channel. Yes. The YouTube channel.
I think it's cool. I haven't seen most of these videos since they aired originally. So for me, I'm like, I'm going to love watching back our journey.
Yeah, so you guys, if you got to watch the adventure, you can watch it again. If you didn't get to watch us traveling, it was 3,000 miles. We traveled back, to and from to come here to scout and see if we could find a house. And one of the things that I realized that I didn't talk about in the video, in our videos of our adventure videos, was that we made a decision that we were moving.
Yeah, it was like, even if we don't get a house, we're going to live in our Jeep and figure it out.
Yeah, we're going to put everything in storage, live in our Jeep. We're going to find an apartment temporarily. We're going to it was like, we are moving. There is no going back to that apartment in Pensacola. We are done. And so like us leaving the house, I remember my nerves leaving the house, because at that point it was like, you're crossing that threat. We're now on the road. This is happening.
I had some anxiety for sure. Ginger's like, you're surely not saying you'll go live twice daily as these are uploaded, right?
No.
No, we wanted to do this premiere and live stream just to kick off the merging and the uploading of the things. But no, we will not be doing premieres for each one or live stream.
It'll be every 7 p.m. we do a premiere, and then live
and also
stream.
9 a.m. Yeah, you can watch me not know where I am as I drink my coffee at 9 a.m.
We're trying to cut the work out, cut out some work, not add anymore.
Although, who knows, there may be a few highlight videos amongst the groupings that we may want to do a chat for.
Yeah, like I was thinking of doing maybe doing a premiere for the Mothman one.
Mothman is a fun one.
Mothman is a fun video. I think it would be cool to do a premiere.
Hi, Christina.
Hey,
Christina's like, didn't know a stream will be on.
It's just a quick stream after our premiere. We wanted to do a quick stream and update you guys on what's
the merging of the channels.
Merging of the channels and what I finally figured out. It took me a few days to figure out a schedule that worked. But so for the month of June, there's going to be like 2 videos every day. And just June. On July 3rd, we go back to our
regularly scheduled program.
That's right.
Now I'm grateful I came back online because insomnia. Oh, I'm glad you're here with us. Tish said, I feel that sentiment. Moving needs to happen sometimes for our mental health.
Absolutely.
True.
Absolutely. I mean, that was the case. Like, and there's a few things that I haven't talked about publicly, and I'm going to talk about it anyway. Pensacola was beautiful. I love Pensacola. I love the people in Pensacola.
The town is super cool.
The town is amazing, and a lot of the people there are amazing. And my dad lives there, and that's part of it was like dealing with my dad, but I love my dad, so that was good.
And we had a lot of great, amazing friends there and
Yeah.
awesome connections.
And we still have great friends that live there. However, one of the things that we don't talk about is the situation that we were in the apartment. And when I think back to the apartment, I think of just to do a live stream, right? Because the landlords didn't want us connecting
a hard line.
They didn't want us to get our own cable because they didn't want holes in the wall. And so just to do a live stream, every time we did a live stream, we had internet cable rolled up into a thing. I had a string with a ball. I would have to throw it up to the second floor porch. I'd have to text them first and tell them, hey, we're going live today. And then if they didn't respond, I had to text them over and over like, hey, we're going live. We got to be plugged into the internet. And then it was like, throw this ball up to the second floor porch, hope that they connect our hard line in so that we could do a live stream. And then, you know, that happened every single time, whether we were doing a private live stream or a public live stream. Like we had to, it was
special.
The situation there felt like we were kids and our landlords were the adults that like gave us permission to do things. So
Yeah.
it got really, really weird, really, really fast. And it became a very toxic environment. And so towards the end there, that's where that determination of like, we're getting the...
It's going to be good for everyone. If we just like, sometimes you just decide that you are in fact Audi 500.
That's right.
It's true.
Timing is everything. Yeah.
Christina said I wanted to comment on the merging vid, but I figured I'd say it here. I don't think most people will have trouble with it. They can choose what to watch, and most of your vids are curated in playlists.
Yeah.
Thank you for saying that,
Thank
Christina.
you.
That's how we feel about it, and that's the hope. And so, yeah, we're excited.
This is a big thing for me. Like I'm freaking out. I could tell you the day that I started changing things over, I had a knot on one side of my back.
Yeah.
And then Clee kind of
traveled.
rubbed my shoulders, and then I had a knot on the other side of my back. So like I know that this is something that has been stressing me out for a while. So it actually, I feel good making this change, just making the change. And I think that a lot of times you decide not to do something or pursue something because you're worried of what the response is going to be. I know that was a big thing. That's a big thing for a lot of artists. Like, well, I don't want to take this out to a show because the people may not like it. Mm-hmm. And in reality, like, you got to do you. And I'm a big proponent of that. But when it came to the YouTube channel, I think I was buying into a lot of the beep that is online when it comes to running a YouTube channel.
Lee said, wow, I just had to get my teen off the internet to attempt to stream. Diane's like, should we call you Lumpy? Hopefully the knots work themselves out.
I feel much better today. I feel much better. Yes, stress knots. Mm-hmm. You know we're going to be here no matter what. Yeah, thank you. Thank you, Nanu.
Yeah.
And I the thing is that we've created a community and built a channel based on just us. There's no shtick to what we do. So like I know that. I think I think a few years ago I got a comment from somebody that was like, well, I don't watch vlogs. And I was like, well, we don't really do vlogs. We do these cool things that I work. Well, I don't like vlogs. So I'm glad that you have them on a different channel.
It's like, okay.
And then later on I realized like that person hasn't commented on anything. They're not even following us.
Diane's like, so much beep out there.
Yeah, there really is so much beep.
Christina said with the responses nowadays, I just prep for the worst I can think of, but still do it because some people won't like me no matter what.
That's true. And that's my thing. It's like, you put all the artwork that you're going to put out there. Some people are going to love it. Some people are going to freaking hate it. And some people are going to like you. And some people are going to hate you. So what? Just do you. But as Jinja knows, sometimes that stubborn people pleaser side of me, workaholic, likes to hold on, and sometimes I have to beat it into submission and
See.
just.
Tish said, I'm putting all my vids on my channel. It's all artist life stuff. That's a niche enough for us artists. Agreed.
Yeah.
Agreed. Ginger's like, you can't get rid of us that easily. Thank goodness. Clover said, that's why I sang last night on my live. I don't know if I'm good. I don't know if people will like it or hate it, but I did because I enjoy it. But someone tagged share like 5 times. I don't know if they were making fun of me or liked it. I'm just going to say the latter.
Clover, I'm sure that it was awesome. I'm sure it was
Yeah.
awesome. And we are seriously looking forward to hearing you.
Oh, by the way, said Christina, art exhibition successfully done. Nobody bought anything, but that's fine. Didn't expect them to. Congratulations.
It was successful. That's awesome. Listen, we've done plenty of art exhibitions where nobody bought, and then much later on, those same people, it's like, they see the art exhibition, they just kind of walk around and meander and do what they're doing, and then they see you again somewhere else, and then it becomes a little bit, it's like that relationship building thing.
Mm-hmm.
So the fact that you did it, and you had a good time, and the fact that you set yourself, every time we do a show, we're like, I'm probably not selling shit,
Mm-hmm.
and that really relieves that desperation that comes in of like, you want to buy my stuff? So congratulations. That's awesome.
Yeah, Lee said, you did it. That's awesome.
Yeah.
Hi, I make that.
Hi.
Lee said, hello, glad I finally caught a live. This is a bit of a weird live. This is a post-premiere live to explain our upcoming video schedule for the month of June.
Month of June, 2 videos a day up until June 2nd.
July 2nd.
July 2nd. Yeah, that would be a short 2 videos a day.
Yeah.
Up until July 2nd, and then July 3rd, we come back to our regularly scheduled program. So it's going to be 2 videos a day, all the stuff from the podcast. So it's going to be podcast, adventure videos, and artist tips videos.
Until we're caught up. Brett's like, I'm just glad I'll know where to find all your videos.
I know. That's the other part too. It's like a lot of times it was like, well, that video's in our adventure. And a lot of times I would forget, like people would email us and be like, so I saw in this video that you blah, blah. And I was like, fuck, what channel was that on?
Oh, yeah.
And so like, I'm happy to have it all in one place. It just makes my life a lot easier.
Jen just said your artwork will haunt your future collectors until they come to pick them up.
Yes.
It's true.
It is so true.
Wanna Be Human said, I've been wanting to start a YouTube channel for ages, but it would be so scattered because I would want to try a lot of things. It seems like all the channels that get attention have a theme or topic. It doesn't mean you can't do you.
Yeah.
Because your people that like the things that you like, who don't know you're out there yet, will find you over time.
I mean, you gotta think about it this way. Like we don't make a lot of money. I'm not gonna like balk at YouTube because like
No.
Typically you don't release how much you make, but on average we make maybe about $200 a month on YouTube. Mm-hmm. That's not anything to write home
But I
about.
appreciate it.
Yeah, I'm gonna absolutely appreciate it. So, and a lot of people, when they're doing YouTube, they're thinking about getting monetized and like making money with it. And that's fine. That's fine if you want to think about it. But like, really in my mind, I'm like, I just, one person at a time, I want to build a community of people that follow what we do, that have interests that are the same as us, that, are going through the same struggles that we're going through.
Mm-hmm.
And if we have something that we could add, then we're going to add. Originally when I started doing the YouTube videos, I was like, I want to talk about stuff that I would look for, that I want to look for. And so because of that, sure, we didn't like blow up. And, I've seen channels that like within a few years, they're like really following that trend, and then they grow to whatever. And that's fine. That's great. But in my mind, I'm like, I just want our community on here. Like our artist community and people that are in the same boat as we are, or somebody that's just getting started and we could give some kind of direction to, then that's where I'm like, I'm good with that. I don't need to grow this channel. Art is where I focus my attention on for income. Like, and that's what works with this channel. It's like, I'm going to do art stuff. and, you know, artist life stuff on this channel. But like, I'm not going to do tutorials or give you exact directions on how to do something, because we're all just figuring it out as we go.
I felt like, and I still feel like, everyone who wants a YouTube channel should have one, because everyone has something to give or share.
I agree.
And I think that there's too much worry about presentation. Obviously, you want to do the best you can with presentation, but there's too much worry about like niching and like not confusing your viewership. And I'm like, people are just not that easily confused.
No. And
we got to give people credit here.
The other part of it too is like, just get started where you are. I think about it, and we started with, you know, we didn't have great cameras, and we didn't have microphones, and we didn't have stuff like that. The first few lives that we did were like super blurry because we're using an old laptop. Just get started where you are, and know that little by little you could start tweaking it and making the quality even better. As long as it's something that you're enjoying doing and that you enjoy sharing. Like, I love doing these videos. I love connecting with you guys. So like, I would feel empty if this wasn't a thing that we were doing. So like, I'm going to do it. I know that a lot of the comments not a lot of the comments, I got a few comments where they were like, well, is that financially smart to do blah, blah, blah? And I'm like, I don't care. Like, I don't care.
Yeah.
You know, when I say that money is not a good motivator, I mean it. Tis not.
Christina said, oh, and I got a small segment on the local TV, or at least the news station's YouTube, at least. So yay, that's awesome.
That's awesome. So make sure, so we have a wall of fame. Make sure that anything that you do like that gets attention in the newspaper or on the news or on the radio, wherever, that you cut that out and just blow it up and put it on your wall as your wall of fame.
Your milestones, or as we jokingly call it, our wall of narcissism.
Yeah. So that anytime that you're like, oh, I don't know, that you see this thing and you're like, I'm so cool.
Diane said, and I thought I was kicking it with 2 a week. Well, if we had to film 2 videos a day to upload, we wouldn't do it. But this is all the old video. This is videos that have been up from
already.
The Adventure Channel and the podcast channel.
Yeah.
Lucy was like, now we can catch up on all the videos that we didn't get notifications about.
Yes, exactly.
Excellent. Oh yeah, I just read that one. Devandy said, I just love y'all's new studio. We do too. Thank you.
That's why I want to spend more time in my studio.
Christina said, but yeah, I'm definitely saying you guys gave me a lot of artistic freedom back that art school buried.
That's awesome, Christina.
Happy to be fam with you, Christina.
Yeah.
Tish is like, just start your channel, please. I think anybody who wants to try it should try it.
Yeah, I think so too. Just put it out there. There's nothing like, listen, the similarities between starting an art career and putting yourself out there and starting a YouTube channel, starting anything, even like social media, and like you're just completely getting ignored and nothing is happening, but finding the motivation within yourself and the reason why you're doing it to keep going. There are a lot of similarities there when it comes to that stuff. I think really when it comes to anything creative that you're doing yourself, you know, it's going to be challenging because you're going to feel ignored at first. But if you find reasons for doing it, I love posting, you know, in the beginning especially, I love posting videos because I love the fact that like I could watch myself, right? That I could call somebody in another state or country and be like, yeah, just watch my YouTube video. I was like, that's fucking awesome. Like, that's not something that I grew up with. You had to have a show on a network in order to be able to like show yourself out there, let alone doing a live stream. Like,
right. The fact that we can do it is amazing.
Yeah.
Oh, I lost my place. That's okay. Christina said, and I also appreciate that now if I want to say look at something from the Adventure Channel, I don't have to dig the channel up. I can just find it in one place.
I know. I'm happy about that
We're
too.
super excited. The only thing that's going to remain its own thing is our band channel because
the music
music
channel.
is our like an art project and it's got a topic channel attached to it.
It's like, so the Rafi Was Here channel was started as a project, as a social experiment, pretty much. And it's still kind of like this ongoing social experiment. In fact, blending these channels together is another part of that social experiment. And our music channel is its own musical project experiment type thing. So that's what makes these things fun for us.
Nanu wants to know, can mugshots go on the Wall of Fame? Nanu, if you're
Yeah.
proud of your mugshot, then definitely.
Yeah.
Wannabe said that's a really good way to think about it. Money isn't the reason, so I should explore freely. My biggest fear is other people thinking I'm weird or stupid, especially on as large a scale as the internet.
You know, there's going to be people out there that think that you're weird and stupid. There are people out there. We've had people say that they hate my face. One person called me a mangina because I love Klee.
And he lets me speak in the
yeah,
videos.
and I let her speak in the video. So like, you're gonna run into people that are just dumb, and like, that's fine. They can move on. And the beauty of YouTube is that you can, if they leave a comment that you're like, oh, screw you, you could just block them and hide your channel from them. So. You know.
And in the beginning time when you're not getting that much traction, right? That's like your breathing room to figure out
I'll
what
be
you're
honest.
doing.
I'll be honest with you. The only time that we get any kind of hatery comments on our YouTube channel is when a video does really, really well, and then the algorithm starts recommending it to just random people. That's the only time, you know. So like, you get people that will watch a video and they have no context because they haven't watched any of the other videos.
Eric said, so nice to finally connect live. You guys are real.
Yes, we are.
So cool. I have a question for now or whenever, but one I'm still pursuing. Transitioning from a construction production job to slowing the brain to feel the flow of channeling. Congratulations.
Congratulations on that.
It's a process.
It is a process.
And you're going to find that you want to take things from your job and like implement them into your artist life. Some things that might benefit you and some things that might hinder you. And so always be checking in with yourself.
Always be checking in with yourself. There are a lot of things that I use that I learned in my corporate career when it comes to managing myself, right? So it's almost like there's two sides to me. There is the manager of the business, and then there's the artist. The artist is completely irresponsible, just wants to create, doesn't focus on anything else. And sometimes the manager has to come in and take care of whatever needs to take care of. Now, you could decide what the percentage of that is, right? So for me, it's like, I want maybe about 20% manager, 80% creative, eccentric weirdo. So you figure out how it is based on what's comfortable for you.
Fiona said, I started my art career and YouTube channel at the same time. Not sure where to start with selling my art yet. Thanks for your informative videos.
Awesome.
Thanks, Fiona.
Just
and that's
little by
great.
little, the more you put it out there and the more that you start, you know, pushing against those comfort zones. I know that's the biggest one. Clover said, you define what success looks like, not the internet or anyone else. Yes, Clover.
And Diane said, I just assume they do think I'm weird. Let your freak flag fly. I know I'm weird.
Yeah. Yeah.
So I'm cool with it.
Yeah.
And sometimes stupid a little bit. And sometimes brilliant.
Ginger's like, mangina.
The
fuck? Yep. And the thing is that, like, that's why I say, like, whenever you get those comments, don't be worried about those comments. They have nothing to do with you. Like, obviously, if somebody's going to get upset with me because I'm in love and I let my wife speak.
I do what I want.
They're completely oblivious to what a healthy relationship looks like. And, in that case, I'm like, whatever, dude, you do you. Like, that sucks for you.
Carol wants to know, any ideas to start a channel as a blind artist with no helpers?
I don't know. All I could think of, Carol, is to just kind of that's your life, that would be kind of, I would imagine that would be kind of like the theme with it. But that's a difficult question to answer because there's a lot of parts to it. It's like, okay, well, are you going to be editing video, or what kind of channel do you want to do? Do you want to do it where you're just doing one take? Or are you doing, so like that would be something that like you'd really have to think about.
Perhaps you could start off doing shorts videos where there's no editing. You film it,
right from your phone.
Post it right from the phone,
Yeah.
and get comfortable doing that, and then build it from there.
Yeah, and it
is
could
my
be,
thought.
and you could decide what it is. Like, is it going to be me creating stuff? Is it going to be me creating stuff and doing a voiceover? You could do that on the phone as well. So like, just you got to figure out like, all right, if I am going to do this, what do I want to do?
Brett said, "You two rock. I gotta go listen to my wife tell me about her visit to the Georgia O'Keeffe
Oh,
Museum."
that's so awesome, Brett!
Awesome.
Tell your wife she's awesome.
My dog typed that hashtag.
Christina said, I just hate when people think that money should be the center of my life because it's the center of theirs. I don't tell anyone to do art because I do it either. To be honest, art might do them some good. Yeah.
Sure,
You
yeah.
know, and that's the problem, is that a lot of people are kind of like directed by, some people are not happy with that. Like they spend a lot of time justifying the job that they're going to, even though they hate that job, because they justify it with money. Well, at least I make an income, and at least, I'm the provider, and I'm this and I'm that. And like the idea that somebody would do something and not concern themselves with money is very much establishment. I don't think that's the word that I wanted, but you know what I mean. It goes against the grain. So a lot of times people are going to justify it and tell you like, you need to focus on money because that's what they're focused on, because that's all they know. So you being an example of the opposite is great. It'll do them some good.
Ginger said, "Oh, F Myself" by Queen Herbie might be a good song to jam to after this. It includes the line, "Go outside, baby, touch some grass," and it's gold. Sweet. "I'm loving your new videos, by the way," said Jacqueline. Thank you.
Thank you, Jacqueline. And so, like I said, this month for June, it's going to be 2 videos a day, and it's going to be some of the older videos. So like some of them are going to be adventure videos, but at 7 p.m. is going to be our epic, expedition to the north type thing with the move and like all the things that we're buying a house, essentially.
This house.
Buying this house. So that'll be at 7 p.m. So those are much more polished. Some of the other videos that we're going to be posting are not as polished, but I do love them.
You don't need to apologize for
I
the
know.
level of shine on it.
I know.
I've
know.
spoken my piece.
I'm just saying.
I have spoken.
My video quality is. Diane said, sorry? What? Weirdos unite, Manginas. Weirdos unite, Manginas. I don't know. I don't know if I would turn that into a shirt, but I am. I mean, I was like, whatever,
Mm-hmm. Rafi is trying to break the algorithm. We'll see what the algorithm has to say about us.
Yeah.
Love this. And you guys, we love you too, Valerie.
We love you too.
Clover said that's why I started with TikTok. It's shorter, so it takes a lot less time and anxiety to start.
It's a good place to start. Yeah.
Go minimalist when you're starting off.
Most definitely.
All right, I'm going to say good night because I'm going to go make dinner for us.
Yes, go make dinner. I'm starving.
So I'm going to give you guys love and jazz hands.
I'm actually going to end this soon. Actually, I don't have anything written down. We are going to be having a public live stream this month. So I'll be posting the schedule for that soon. Mm-hmm. And we also, what we're hoping is when we do the band live stream, where we do our band practice, Clee is going to be, we're actually going to be working on a new song soon. And hopefully in a couple weeks it'll release.
It's getting close.
Yeah.
It's pretty good. All right. Love you, fam.
I always smile when I see you two are live. Aw.
Thank you so much for being here with us for our premiere and our live stream.
And if you just caught the live stream and you didn't get to watch part 1 of Finding Our New Home, it should be on the Rafi was here on our YouTube channel. That's it. One channel on our YouTube
One channel to rule them all.
I love it.
Elizabeth's like, what's for dinner? Oh, super gourmet. I'm going to take a frozen pizza out of the freezer and I'm going to
We're
put
going to add some stuff
some
to it.
ingredients on it.
Clee makes a delicious
I actually do
frozen
decorate a pizza pretty well.
Yep.
I just made dinner asking ChatGPT what I could make with venison, sweet potato, and onion. That's awesome. And that sounds good.
All right, so off we go. Love you guys. This was awesome. Thank you so much for hanging out with us for the premiere, hanging out with us for the live stream, and thank you so much for all the comments, you guys, on just consolidating the channel. Like, you put my heart at ease, because I was struggling with a part of me, and luckily the knots are gone.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
Tish, I'll be there mid-July. We need to catch up. Stuff has been rolling along. That sounds awesome, Tish.
Awesome.
Keep us updated.
Yep.
One channel to bring them all, and in the darkness bind them. Excellent. Mwah. All right.
All right. Love you guys, and talk to you soon. Like I said, we'll be going live twice this month, and we'll share. Words have ended. I need to eat dinner. All right. Love you guys.
I don't know.
I think.
I don't know.